Hello.
That was a bit short.
Hello everybody, I'm Alan Cumming and I am here to tell you about the Chain of Freedom which is taking place on Saturday, October the 14th. What's going to happen is people who support independence from all walks of life, from all political parties, let's leave political partisanship to one side, we're all going to stand together on the canals, the Union, Forth and Clyde canals, in an act of solidarity for independence for Scotland. I hope you can join us.
And we're live. Sean,
hello.
Sarah, we're live.
Morning.
Happens
Hello.
every time.
How are we
Good morning,
doing?
everybody.
It's Independence Live and it's the day of the Chain of Freedom. Hurrah! We finally got here. What's it been?
It's not like Alan Cumming to fluff his lines. What happened? Did you hear him?
Yes, I did. He did.
Oh,
he looked
cool.
up and he went, aye. I think he was looking for inspiration up there.
Oh man, I didn't get it in my feed. You'll need to tell us about it. Anyway, enough of us talking to each other. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Chain of Freedom show, produced by Independence Live. And I'm going to introduce you to the team, the noisy one there, co-host for the day is Sarah Louise, and this guy here is the coordinator, the producer that's putting it all together, running in circles, spinning plates, and that's Kevin.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be a really interesting event from a production point of view. We're going to be bringing in live streams for the Indie Live team at the Chain of Freedom event, and we've also got live streamers at the Yes 2 event in Glasgow.
Good.
So you'll be seeing lots of different things happening on screen. We've also got the drones live stream for 2 drones, and obviously the guests over 2 hours. We're going to have 9 different guests coming in at different periods, and of course all this streaming is reliant on getting good signals, so it might just be us talking for 2 hours if we can't get anybody to come in or any streams, but I'm sure between the 3 of us we could cope with that.
It'll be fine, it'll be great. It's a positive day, the sun's shining, wee showers here and there, and people have amassed from all over Scotland to support this initiative. And we'll have fun. Yeah, there might be a few wee technical gremlins, but there's plenty going on. There's plenty to talk about. And already there's folk tuning in. Hello, Susan. Hello, Lorna. Wow, from my local branch on the way up for Paisley to join the chain. Stephen Kelly, welcome everybody. Keep your comments coming in, guys. But we're going to record this. We're going to get the vibe of the day. But yeah, Alan Cumming's video. I never heard it, Sarah. How was it? What was he saying?
Well, he said that it was time for the Chain of Freedom and we're ready to rock and roll, basically. So, yeah, a fine endorsement from the guy. He was
good
perfect.
Man. Good man.
Yeah.
Good man. And again, it's one of these international voices, which is lovely as well. I mean, he's doing this video for us, but you can bet your boots every time he's at a function over in America or down in England or in Europe or whatever, and people will be asking him, and he'll be flying the flag. He'll be reminding people that we're not too wee, too poor, too stupid. I fair play to Alan. That was a nice one. That was nice.
And the Chain of Freedom is going to be quite a day for everybody, I think. And it's going to be, interesting to see how things pan out.
And fair play to the people that have organised it. We're going to be speaking to the organisers later on from the chain. All going well. We're going to have a wee stream for those guys. And fair play to them for organising such a monumental, ambitious task. I've been you and I have been talking to Kevin the past couple of days and watching him to try to pull the actual programme together with all the different factors and geography and logistics and technology. So to actually say, we're going to get 40,000 people to hold hands in a line Fair play
I know,
to
it's amazing, isn't it?
fair play to Judith and Wilma for having that crazy idea.
I know, exactly. And I'm going to ask her some questions about that crazy idea later on, roughly about 11:45. So hopefully we're going to have a conversation with Wilma soon.
Yeah,
About how the Chain of Freedom sort of came together. So I'm really excited about speaking to her. That's going to be awesome.
Indeed. Well, on the subject of Wilma, she just asked if we can share the Alan Cumming video on her page.
Okay.
Obviously, because they've not seen it, but yeah, we can do that. We can do all the sharing and stuff like that. Zag Flash, it's a cracking day, folks. Yeah, it's going to be. Talking about the international flavour. There's Jennifer Powell over in Spain. Got a friend tuned in. Wish I could be there. Thanks for your support, Jennifer. You'll be here when it matters, eh? Hashbury Stumble, Stephen Kelly, welcome everybody, Billy Holland.
Yeah, and I'm just looking for live streams coming through at the moment. It might be a bit early. At 12 o'clock is when the Yes 2 event in Glasgow happens, the march, and so we've got a couple of Independence Live team also at the Chain event. So yeah, we're just waiting for them to come through.
Smashing.
Brilliant.
And I do have drone footage if you want to see a little video. This was done by one of the streamers today, drone streamers, but it's just pre-recorded. And it could give you a flavour.
Nice one.
What it could be like, but it's recorded, right? It's not streamed. So again, we're at the mercy of the signal strength that they get, that all the streamers get. So if we do get a stream through the droners, it won't be probably as good as quality as this, right? So here we go. I'll just find it. The little video. Where did it go? It's down here. Okay,
the drones flew away.
Here it is. It's flew away, and here it is coming in bottom right.
Oh wow, that is awesome.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
That is very impressive. Look at that. Oh wow. Isn't it amazing what drones can do? Like,
yeah.
It's such a great invention. Such a great invention.
And that's from section 6C. I can maybe show you that in the interactive map after.
And this is Chris Austin's drone, isn't it? And where's Chris Austin from?
Good question. I'm not too sure. I never asked him.
Well, when we speak to him later, we'll find that out.
That was some of the East Coast footage, wasn't it? That was over past Falkirk Way, wasn't it?
I think it was. I'm just going to try and get the interactive map up. And
just for folk that are talking about these sections and looking about all the different, the line has been split into sections, and so you might hear us talking about, oh, he's over at 6C, or we're going to talk to someone from 2A or whatever. Wilma and Judith have split it into sections, and each branch, or a lot of Yes branches, Indie branches, SNP branches and whatnot, have taken one of those sections and all joined up. So yeah, a nice exercise in cooperation, and they'll give you a wee idea of the scale of it.
And
just actually looking at the map and seeing that purple line of people and blue line, looking at that right across the middle of the map is it's tremendous. Look at that.
So that's actually where Chris studies his video. You know that drone test? Mm-hmm. This section here. So that's section 6. We do have just to let you know, Judith and Wilma are waiting in the wings to join us for the interview. It's supposed to be in 5 minutes, but they've just disappeared again. Okay, so hopefully we'll get Wilma and Judith back. Okay, so yeah, so that's the interactive map. It's pretty cool. So the drone video that's the blue with the star on it is the beginning of the section, and that's section 6. Right, 6A, 6B, 6C. So that's where Chris took the video from.
Right.
So it's, you know, and what we could do is, can you zoom in a bit? So there, that's where Chris done it, round about here,
Right.
that circle, purple circle.
Okay.
Okay,
Right,
let's, I
That's
think we
great.
have looks, Wilma, I think, is it Judith? Wilma or Judith back. They're waiting in the green room, as we like to call it. And
Nice. Okay.
we'll be talking to them very soon in about 4 minutes. And yeah, so let me just remove that for the time being. And
So, Sean,
Yeah, man.
how are you doing today? How did you wake up this morning? Was it good? Was it bad? Were you
Oh,
sorted?
on a personal level, absolutely horrible, fully a horrible cold the last couple of days.
Oh no!
So actually, after being a bit scared of doing this, I'm kind of quite glad that I didn't have to get up at the crack of dawn and go and stand by a breezy canal bank. And again, it kind of brought it home to me. There was a wee comment there from some of my Renfrewshire comrades that were en route up. But the fact that folk have been on buses for Caithness, for the borders, goodness knows where, since before dawn this morning. I don't know, been on the road since 5 o'clock this morning or something like that. Maybe drop us your wee comments if there's anybody on the line tuning in.
Yeah,
Let us know where you've all gathered from the day. I think we've got a guest as well that has flown in from Europe later on we might be talking to.
nice.
right.
Hopefully. So, yeah. It really puts into perspective when you see the efforts that people are making. And hopefully it'll be efforts that will be remembered years to come. You'll look back in the footage and go, wow, yeah, we did that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, as Jimmy Tor says, it's a braw morning for it, Jimmy. A braw morning. And Jimmy's over in the 6B line. That's why he said braw. Sounds like an East Coaster. So Jimmy's over at 6B. That's is that near was that near the refinery? Is that over past Falkirk and all that?
6B. Yeah, that's let's have a look. 6B. Yeah, so that's what you're seeing on the screen is 6C. So that should be 6B there.
All right. That's quite near. It's quite near the end point, isn't it? 3 sections away.
Yeah, there you go. That's you can see the end section there. So that's 6F is the end section.
Okay.
Right. So.
Gosh, it's amazing, like how much effort it must have taken to organise this. You know, if you think about it.
Huge amount.
Huge effort. And it's, you know, I hope it gets the media attention it deserves, to be quite frank.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether or not is a different story.
I think even mainstream media, they might not want to have promoted it before the event.
Yeah.
The pictures will be quite dramatic. I think they will deserve a bit of sharing. I think people will want to share them. Yeah.
And hopefully we're going to see the Silent Klansman somewhere along there.
Yeah, but we'll also speak to a couple of people that aren't silent. Judith and Wilma.
More important.
Judith and Wilma, famous for not being silent. The guys that organised all this. So, Kevin, have we got those guys available?
Yeah, we're bringing them on.
Smashing.
Okay, here goes.
Let's hear it for the organisers.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, folks. Hello. Look at you two. It's Judith and Wilma. Hurrah! The day has come. Wait, I need to get my whistle out.
We're on our way to Stirling for the day. I don't know what you lot are doing.
We're stuck behind a computer looking at you.
Yeah.
How are
been dropping off the first aid gazebos and that, so we're running a wee bit behind time, but we're now on our way to section 5G, where we meet with a busload of people down from Inverness. There's a busload and a minibus load. Yeah. So Judy here is trying to concentrate on driving as well. So we've been on the road since 5 o'clock this morning. Yes. And we started off at 2 degrees in Inverness. So it's got slightly warmer as we come near the central belt, which is fantastic. I mean, the weather coming down has been amazing. We've just seen past a few indie bikers heading on their way, I think, to probably Glasgow.
Oh yes, they were going to be.
Fantastic. You know, so that's brilliant. So there's events all over today, and this is obviously we are pulling the flag for our event, Chain of Freedom Scotland. But yeah, it's amazing that people will turn out. It's encouraging, because I think there was so many people despondent for such a long time, and you know the marches and rallies per se haven't had such a good response as in what it was before COVID. In fact,
indeed, yeah.
Wilma and myself were the ones that organised the last rally and events. And I'm just turning in here. Sorry, people. And yes,
could I ask?
The last event was in Inverness, and it was fantastic. We had something like 14,000 people, and that was post-COVID. So, you know, we need to get people more enthused. You know, we need to get people out there and fighting for us. So if there's anyone that still hasn't joined in, but they do live down in this area, there's still time to get along to the sections of the canal. On the our Facebook page, and that there is a list of the sections to go to. Please, if you're intending to just turn up, try to avoid sections 6 at the Falkirk end, because they are all full. They're at capacity. The same with 1A at Bowling and section 2A. So if possible at all, if you guys could, if you're coming along and you're in this area and you just want to come down for the day and join us and support independence, please go along to some of the other sections, middle of the canal, middle is Lens, and not at the end. Are you sure? Sorry, we're just trying to find our way. At the moment, we're just going to way down to 5G. So sort out the last boxes.
So Wilma, if people want to check in with the Facebook about joining in, it's the Chain of Freedom on the Facebook page.
Yes, we're on Facebook. Everything's on Facebook, but also probably the easiest way to get all the information is to go to our website, which is www.chainoffreedom.scot. Everything is on there, all of the safety information, the guidelines as to what we would like you to do on the day, safety. Don't nobody jump into the canal, please, and all of that kind of guidance is on there too. Sorry, we're just finding our way down here just now. We know that some of the sections in 6 are getting rather busy. 2A is getting rather busy at the moment as well. So yeah, there's still time for anybody.
2A is that Clydebank or something? That be? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously the more accessible built-up areas. I mean, there are stretches runs through obviously Glasgow City. You know, it's they are accessible. Yeah. They're accessible.
Exactly.
It's not like.
And I mean, certainly there's places just sort of east of the Bowling. There's still plenty of room there if anybody wants to pop along there. You know, it's all in housed areas. It's urban areas, so anybody that supports independence can still just rock up on the day and go to the areas and that as well.
Smashing.
That's
smashing.
Brilliant. And just
can I just ask you about
Judith,
sorry, Judith had mentioned that maybe some people are a little bit jaded with the marches, or the marches weren't as well attended as pre-COVID. Was that your incentive for playing something different, or was it something else that had given you the idea for this? What was the spark?
Yes, it really was just to start doing something different, to try and gain more attention than just the marches that are being done. Because I mean, there is marches. Oh, hold on 2 seconds. I'm just about to turn the camera and show you. We are just at. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to turn the camera for you just now. We're all live on Indie Live just now. Say hello, everybody. Hello. Right, hold on. We're going to wait head up there. Okay, fantastic. Right. Well done, guys. That should hopefully be. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get front facing. Can we park up there? Yeah. Oh, it's still back facing. Sorry. Back facing.
More menu settings, camera. Oh, yay!
Yay! Yay! We just missed to see if I can get them out of the back window. Oh, more out the front here. Oh, right, 2 seconds. Right, 2 seconds. We'll just get a reverse and let you see what's at the start of this section. There's people here already for. Sorry, I'm not going to get to work as a camera person, am I? Here we go.
I'll leave Lewis to do that.
Okay. Oh, look, this fantastic car that's got.
It's busy today.
And this is a beautiful canal that we are all going to be standing across with our saltires. In fact, there is somebody. Are we good? If I can get out 2 seconds before we go off air, there is somebody actually standing down on one of the locks with a saltire. There's some more footage for you. Good there?
You just try forward a wee bit if you want, push to the left, and then that's just totally clear.
Right, sorry, I'm just trying to get out before our time's up for going live.
My God, talk about multitasking. Negotiate.
It's a woman driver. Yeah, we've been up since 4:30 this morning. So 2 seconds.
Take your time. Let's see a good view. No rush. It's okay. We've still got plenty of time.
There is somebody standing on one of these lock bridges already with saltires. Don't know if you can actually see them yet. Just in the distance. Can you see that, guys?
Yeah. Judith, is it 12:45? You expect people to start holding hands?
It is. Sorry, Judith's way back in the car. You've just got me just now. It's 12:45. We would like everybody to be in position by then and start to join hands, and then we'll get some filming done, and the guys, yourselves, and the other people that are taking videos for us on the day will give us time to get that done. We know of one film crew that's definitely going to be here. There's a German film company coming across. We've had interest from Caledonian, the press and that in Spain. So we're not sure if they are coming in that as well. We do know of one BBC reporter that's going to be at Glasgow kind of end. Sorry, I'm out of puff. I'm trying to let you see this massive saltire. You can maybe see it already, can you guys? Somebody down here has got a massive saltire. It's a beautiful day. It really is. I mean, if there's anybody that stays round about this area and can get down here, if they're an independent supporter, it's an absolutely stunning day down here. just to stand with some mates for a wee while and show your solidarity and your passions for independence. There, you must be able to see that saltire now, surely.
Okay, wait there. I'll make it full screen.
There.
There you go. I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just spotted it from the van.
Fantastic. And Judith, we'll be speaking to you both. You'll be the last guests on our show as well at 1:45. Yeah, and you can give us a roundup of the day, your thoughts. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. Perfect. Right. I'm just going to wait back to try and get stuff sorted out. We're away to set out the first aid station for here. The first aid stations, we've had to change them slightly. So the first aid stations are now at 1A at Bowling. It's at 4C, and we've got one here at 5G. And then the last one is at 6F at the other end, beside the Falkirk field.
Very good. Sounds very thorough.
Yes, well, that's the thing. We've had all of our stewards as well. We've got ropes. We've got ropes just in case, because it's a canal and we've got to be mindful of everybody's safety. There's ropes to be used for sections that don't actually have any of the safety equipment along them.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. I like that ethos as well. Okay, there's regulations and there's maybe measures that you have to meet, but I like to think that 5 first aid stations, there's plenty of people getting on board and showing a wee bit of care for their fellow activists, and that's nice.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. Safety is everybody's priority. We're wanting everybody to have an absolutely amazing and fantastic day, in support of our independence. And we've got people that's flown in. I actually picked up 5 lovely people that's come all the way from Sweden. I picked them up from the airport on Thursday night. I'll just turn so you can see. Hold on. There. See all these lovely people standing behind me.
Excellent.
Yeah. We're still waiting for the big bus from Inverness. That's the minibus that's arrived. Still waiting for the big bus. And so we've got people from Sweden, from Italy, from France, the gentleman that's coming across from Australia. So we're wanting to show Scotland at its best.
Nice one. And it's a beautiful, bright autumn day as well. And there will be some really pleasant wee walks and lovely scenery along that route as well. There's worse ways of spending a Saturday morning, eh?
Oh, there will. That's the thing. I can't wait to actually actually get home. Nice glass of wine or a wee whiskey in my hand and sit and watch some of this.
Excellent.
Now I've got a lovely lady here. Look, she's sitting just waiting to go on.
Hello from Independence Live. Hello. Are you looking forward
it's
to
Independence Live that we're on just now. Yeah, we're live streaming now. So how long have I got left then before you go? Everybody else want to say hello while we're on Independence Live.
Hello, jump on the Mars bar. You should be here. Everybody should be here. Got a brilliant chance, eh? It's going to look magic. Cheers.
Yeah, Wilma, we've got Norrie Hunter on next, but he's nowhere to be seen.
We're on Independence Live just now.
So keep going.
Yeah. You said hello. Hello, Christine. Now this is me just meeting one of our other lovely admins.
Hello.
Hey.
She's been an absolute star, helping me with the emails and everything, haven't you? Right, we'll go and get this gazebo. I'll speak to you later.
Okay. Take care.
Thanks for organising.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for organising.
We're on Independence Live just now. If you'd like to say hello and put a message to anybody. Yeah.
You wish you could be here with us. It's a lovely day.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
You want to say something?
Yeah, you should be here. Support independence.
Absolutely.
All the way.
Yeah. Thank you. Anybody else want to say anything? We're on Independence Live just now. Yeah. Hi guys.
Wilma.
Yes. Right, is that them? So, oh, here we've got Judith. Right. Hey guys, how are you? We've just got like 10 people. We've got quite a few people here already on the canal. So yeah, it's looking fantastic. So yeah, and it's brilliant. It's a great day for flying that flag. We're going to go across the bridge here so you can see the Chain of Freedom flag flying. You would see it. Yeah, so we're just coming across the bridge here. Here's the canal.
Well, listen, Judith. Listen, Judith. I hope you're having an amazing day.
Oh, you know what?
You have an amazing day today.
You know what? It's an amazing day anyway. It's been an amazing experience. The sense of community from everybody. It's sort of brought people together. Whether this is a huge success or whether it's not, do you know what? It's a start of something different. And I think that we all needed something different. We needed something to aspire to. We needed something to think, you know what? Maybe this is not going to be as successful as we originally hoped. However, you know what? We've done our very best in trying to infuse people. And if once people see what we're doing and see what message we're putting across to everybody, it's a positive message. It's something that people can actually look back and say, you know what, I did this. We did this. The amount of people that has come and helped each other. Find a way, find a mode of transport, find different solutions for things has been amazing to see. So for me, that has meant more than what the day will bring, if you understand. So yes, I'm feeling hopeful, and I think that the people that are here, you know, we've all got smiles on our faces, and if this has brought us out on a bloody cold October morning, because it's only 3 degrees here, if they've brought us out to be together, like-minded people, my job is done. My job is done. So
exactly. Well, you've done an amazing job, Judith. And do you know what? After the pandemic, this is going to really, really bring people together in Scotland, and I think that that's what really needs to happen here. And I hope a really positive message comes out of this for everyone, particularly for Scotland, because it's our sovereignty we're fighting for.
Absolutely. I spoke with a journalist from Catalonia yesterday morning, just briefly, and they were just so enthused, and there's still a lot of people out there wondering what the dynamic's going to be. What is this going to achieve? What is this going to do for us? And do you know what? For me, this is about galvanising people. This is about people speaking to each other again, people going out. Yes, there was a huge lapse because of COVID, etc., but not such a lapse to have everybody's backsides continually sat on a couch.
Yeah.
We need to get out there. We need. If we don't, I keep on saying this little wee phrase. If not you, who? And if not now, when? So if you don't basically get up and do something, nothing gets done. And I've always had that frame of mind for everything that I do. So therefore, yes, I think that we need to infuse people. And I think this is the start of it. I think this is the start of something different. I mean, who's to say in a month's time that, say for instance, we'll just use Kilsyth, because Kilsyth is just very close by. So what's to say that Kilsyth doesn't say, do you know what? We're going to do a hands all the way around one of our local parks. We're going to do a hands round Stirling. We can do a hands round the Stirling Bridge. We can do the hands round Stirling Castle. Who's to say we're not? It's about infusing people. It's about people getting together and becoming a community again, coming back and enjoying what you do. And if you're doing that, people will say, what on earth are they guys doing? They'll come and see that we're not as bad as what the Tories and the unionists make out. We're quite a cheery bunch, you know, to be fair.
Yeah. And I would honestly say as well, let's give a big shout out to all the keyboard warriors who's been fighting for independence, who, as you say, might be sitting on their backside, but there's a lot of people out there who are currently trying to get the message out there digitally. And actually, the Chain of Freedom have really pushed this on Facebook digitally as well, and that's really pulled people together, which has been amazing.
I think yes, I mean, we've still got a long way to go. I'm not going to say that we're not having a long way to go, but yes, I think that this, if this is the start of something new and positive, that there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm all for that. You know.
Yeah. It's time to move forward now, I think.
I'm going to hand you back to Wilma. Here's Dave Thompson from Inverness.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
We can have a few words with you there, okay?
Hello, how are you?
Indy Live. All right.
Hello,
How you
welcome to
doing?
Hi, we're fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, aye.
Good. How was your trip down?
It says Forth and Clyde Canal. Can you see it?
Excellent.
I can see it. Aye, fine and grand.
Excellent.
And yeah, really good. There's quite a few people gathering here just now.
Good. And you have gathered there. So remind us where you're from?
I'm down with a bunch of folk from Inverness and surrounding area. People from Inverness itself, from Murray, from further north. There was a couple of minibuses and a big bus load as well. We came down this morning, and when we left Inverness, it was bucketing rain, horrible, sleety and black, and we thought, what's it going to be like? But look at it.
Gosh.
It's brilliant.
It's beautiful, isn't it? The gods are smiling on us all on this day.
Sorry?
The gods are smiling on us all on this day, aren't they?
Oh, definitely. Well, I'm here, and I'm with Christians for Independence, so I did pray for today, and here's the sun and the blue sky. I'm not saying I'm claiming credit for it all, but there you are.
Yeah, you are. You're quite right too. Good for you. Right, I think, have we got another guest coming up soon, Kevin? Or
well, interestingly enough, we've Norrie Hunter from Caledon Radio was supposed to come on, but I've texted him, I've sent a text message, so maybe he can't get a signal where he is. I don't know. So it looks like we've missed out on Norrie Hunter, but he might, who knows, he might pop in randomly. So we just keep going. Might as well keep going.
Keep going. Well, we'll just try and meet some more people.
Yeah, keep going.
Is there anyone else there?
And listen,
you want to speak to someone else, yeah?
Yeah.
You'll be editing
I'm amazed
all
at
this
the
anyway,
enthusiasm.
Go for it.
I'm amazed at the enthusiasm for you guys. You've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. You've been on the road since 5.
Tell Indy Live where you're from.
Good morning, Indy Live. We're local here, just down the road from Airdrie. So enjoying the sun and the company, and we're looking forward to holding hands very soon.
Excellent. I'm loving the hat. I love the hat.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, it's keeping the wind away. It's a wee bit chilly, but it's a lovely day.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. We're so delighted.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear what you said there.
We're so delighted.
So, can I ask you, sir? Could you ask you, sir, are you with a group of Airdrieonians, or are you on the path with folk from other areas?
No, we're not actually. We're just on our own. I signed up for this.
You're meeting up with the Invernessians and people from all over.
All these folk from Inverness, yes, we're getting to know them all.
Nice one, nice one.
Aye.
And it's very enthusiastic.
Day, as you can see. Right, let me traffic. Right, let me pass you back over here. I'll pass you on. Are you passing that on? Right.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Good luck. Perfect.
We're almost there. It's a wee bit windy, so we've got the customary tartan wee raincoat on and the hat on, just to try and see if I can keep the hair out the face. But I'm not saying whether that's going to work or not.
At least it's not raining.
Oh, I know. And the thing is, everybody's delighted. It's a good day. As I say, we came down and it was started off at about 2 degrees. Started off at 2 degrees. Here's Scottish Canals. We can say hello to Scottish Canals. There they are there. So they just came along to make sure that we're okay, I think, which is very nice of them. And here's Lewis coming along just now as well. So yes, it's been very, very good. We're going to go in, and how are we doing our time? 10 past 12. We're only 10 past 12. We're not too bad. Hi.
No, you're on time.
It's actually heaving all the way along from 6F down. Oh, is it? Yeah. So we need to start walking along pretty soon to see where everybody's at and see how we got on. Okay. Well, now you want to do the rest of this here, and we'll. How long have we got to go on here? Are we limited?
So everybody, at the moment, just keep going, guys, because I think we're waiting for another guest, and they've not arrived yet for whatever reason because of signal problems.
It's fine. We'll still get other videos to hear from.
Yeah.
Judith, Wilma, you guys have been on the road all morning, coordinating stuff, making calls. You've been on to us for how's your charge on your phones?
I've got no idea. I'll have to have a look at the specs on. I've got 70% because I charged it before talking about. We're doing not too bad. I've also got a wee battery pack with us, and we've been charging all the way coming down the road in the car. So yes, we're getting there. Now we've witnessed some young folk here putting up the gazebo for the first aid and the lost child place. So we're witnessing that as I speak. So yeah, so quite good to sit back and watch. Yes, sometimes you're too busy doing things and so saying yes and go and do it, but give them the opportunity, let them get on with it and put it up. And you know what? It's not a bad job.
Yeah,
it's empowering.
Not a bad job.
You're empowering.
Of course.
You're empowering. Let them take initiative.
They're filling up all the water weights just now for the gazebo just to make sure that it stays up. We've got to make sure that it's visible and people where we're at. We shot. Right. So turn around. I've just grabbed this from her so you can see where this is our first aid stations, which for health and safety we've got to have with first aiders actually all along the links. I've got no idea if you're seeing it at the moment. There we go. So we've got first aiders along the links. There we go. There's actually dedicated first aid stations as well. And we've got WhatsApp groups and things like that for emergency calls.
I don't think anyone's going to suffer from heat stroke today, are they?
No, I think it might be safe enough. Might be a wee bit hypothermia if you're not wrapped up well enough.
Yeah.
Apart from that.
Maybe a bit
apart from that
as well.
So no, just walking along here. I'm going to go up into the MBS bus and see if there's anybody there. I'm just giving my hubby his. Yeah, we're seeing. We have men at work. Isn't it lovely?
We like to see men working.
We do. We are. But yeah, these are all safety things that we will have to provide. So we've done as asked and provided everything that was needed. Darling, okay. Right, let's see if there's anybody. What we've got as well, and the Inverness people are going to do it, and we've actually got Agnes at Falkirk Field doing it as well. You'll have seen already through our Facebook and that there's people that wanted to attend, but unfortunately for one reason or another aren't able to. So their names are written on the flag.
Sending good wishes.
Sorry, I can hardly hear you. What was that?
Sorry, I said we've got a lot of the folks sending their apologies in, but also sending good wishes, messages of support.
Oh, that is lovely. Thank you so much. Sorry for the people that aren't able to make it. There's bound to be, well, they could be watching live streaming this just now, see how everybody's getting on. And no doubt there'll be lots of pictures and all that as well. I'm just going along to see if there's anybody still on the Inverness bus. Because
Nancy MacGyver's just commented and said, Judith Wilma, Scotland, we love you.
Oh, how sweet. Thank you so much.
Oh, we love you all too. Oh, Nancy, thank you so much for that. That is lovely. That is lovely. Oh no, we love you all too. The support that we've got through this is just amazing.
There's another question. There's another question here from Stephen Kelly. He said, be good if we could get more Europeans involved in the movement, show how different we are from England. So have we got anything? We've got Germans, and what did you say? There was other people, Sweden as well.
Is anyone still on the bus? No, okay. Sorry, I was seeing if there was anybody still on the bus. Yes, Germans. I don't know. We've got a German TV company that's coming, but I don't know of anything else.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to find some people, but they're already away up the canal.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got there is a few people that are coming from different countries, but they are Scottish. Although the contingency from Sweden are actually Swedish. And they came across here for the long weekend to actually support Scottish independence. So they're a yeah. So the flag we're going to put in between the people, so as everybody has their rightful place.
Excellent.
On the canal. I'm just going to actually drop these off here.
Okay, just to let you know. Just to let you know what, sorry for butting in here, we've got Leslie Riddick also on.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, Leslie
so
is such an amazing help with this. Yeah, Leslie has been so supportive, and the information and the help that she's given us has been absolutely outstanding. It's been fantastic. So does that mean you want me to go away now by any chance, does it?
No, you can stay on. It's okay if you want. Hi Leslie, how are you?
I'm fine because I'm beside a unicorn. I mean, what's a better way to be on the chain of freedom than with these fantastic folk? And look at this. I can't even hardly get the whole unicorn in, which is fabulous. And this is
it's amazing.
Duncan, where is the creator when you need him? Right. This is the kind of glaikit way folk are when they're standing waiting, you know. So,
hi, Laurie.
Duncan, here you are. You've come from where?
I already sent you a link in an email and you replied to it and said you got it.
Kevin, I don't know if you're hearing me, are you?
Yeah, wait there.
Right.
Yeah.
Kevin, this is Duncan, if you can just hear. If anyone knows their Scottish geography, these guys with the unicorn have come all the way from Loch Inver, right?
Wow.
That's how many hour journey?
Like 5.5 hours.
Yeah, he said, as if this was some sort of casual thing. And Duncan, just tell me a bit about the unicorn. I mean, the significance of it. It's in chains here. This is how it is on Scotland's heraldic symbols.
Sorry, Laurie, I just realised you were still on the phone.
Put in the chain.
Sorry.
So
and I nearly swore live.
We're going to get Leslie to cut the chain and free it from the union. That's the kind of plan.
Yeah, well, that's exactly why I'm here. We're actually at Bonnybridge. I'm still not totally sure you can actually hear me here because Kevin, you keep talking as if you're not, hearing us. I would be reassured to know that you can hear us. But there is now. I'm looking
I can hear you fine.
Further to the canal, but there's folk reaching all the way that I can see here into the distance on the canal. I've had to go along and actually encourage people to kind of, just stretch out a wee bit because everybody has kind of naturally bunched up a bit, at the entrance areas. So there's quite a lot of passing that along to get folk to bunch up. But of course, everybody likes talking to one another. So it's hard to get everybody to bunch up. But anyway, tell me a bit more because this, I don't know if you can really see now. I know you can hear me. Just look at the work that's in this.
Wow.
Look at the rivets and all the cutting there must have been in this. This is an extraordinary bit of work. Duncan, don't keep this blooming typical Highlander, always running shy, blooming modest Highlander.
I don't know what to look at.
Yeah, but I'm wanting.
No, just this. Yeah, this is the name. I don't know how to say it. Paulshell Sororsa. It's freedom, obviously the bottom bit in Gaelic, and the top bit is a small parcel, which means
a pochel.
Yeah.
A pochel of Sorsha.
Yeah.
Yeah, a wee bit of freedom.
So it's basically when everyone says Scotland's too wee and too not, I don't know what.
Yeah, all the usual.
Yeah. This will shut them up.
Fine, how's yourself?
Yeah.
Let me
I
just give
love
you a second
it. I am.
Just read them, Duncan, or anybody else.
I forget I forget.
Right, can you still hear us all right there?
Yeah, it's looking great.
Right.
It looks
Okay,
great.
Mary is going to come right round here.
Wow.
Read out what's on
Inverness and everybody here is going to be stretched out the days. This is the names of the people that you can attend. So
Yeah, that's amazing.
And Kevin, if you can, sorry, it sort of like feels like there's about 5 different feeds all working together, which indeed there probably is. But can you just wait till you can see very faintly written here?
Oh, that you can see clearly.
You just sort of be quiet for a minute because Mary, the conspirator, is going to actually read out what's said here. Right, loud, Mary.
Okay. Don't be fooled by her pochliness. I seen her put out an EU drift through the centre of a monocle and dangle a lone ball-bag from her horn. We've no idea where the bodies are. She's a Shetland pony unicorn, the worst kind.
Right.
Wow.
So that's a kind of name messing with this unicorn. And just last thing here, Duncan, but how on earth did you make this? I mean, how long did this take you? Have you been at this for a year or something?
No, 2 or 3 months. I was just doing my spare time at home.
Right.
And, it's all scrap steel out my shed. I go into my shed and my wife Mary never knows what's going to come out. Right. That's what come out.
That sounds astonishing. How do you happen to have so much spare steel? I mean, what's your day job?
It's just I acquire it. People give it to me and I find stuff and it's all recycled. Yeah.
That's just so beautiful. So anyway, the recycled pochel of a unicorn, chained and soon to be unchained. Once we have that moment, I'm going to, I think.
Yes, you are.
I am. Boy, what an honour. Going to get the old bolt cutters and unchain this unicorn. I should say, just looking at the unicorn, they did actually exist. It's thought 40,000 years ago. They're in Greek mythology. They're in Indian folklore. They were picked up then in heraldic terms in the 15th century when all the kings of Europe picked some strange animals actually to be their kind of heraldic emblems. The French picked a porcupine, facens, and James I picked a unicorn. And that's been part of our heraldic symbol. The reason it's in chains on everything Scottish is because it demonstrated the power of the king, that such a powerful animal as a unicorn could be chained, because unchained, it had unbelievable capacity. And that, of course, is the situation with Scotland and independence.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Although my unicorn's unchained, so I don't know what that says.
Oh, this one will be unchained very, very soon. But for the effect of it, that's
brilliant.
where, that's the message. That's what we're about
we love
to do.
The unicorn here. Brilliant,
It's
Leslie.
great. Yeah. Excellent.
Wow,
So
look at everybody gathering. Looks like it's getting busy.
It is. It's all the way. I mean, the trouble is, it's hard. It's hard on this. Whoa. There's me trying to deal with this like it's a normal camera, but I can't see. But there are people walking right with cameras.
Yeah.
Now I should try to do this. Put myself.
Do you know what section you're at, Leslie?
I do indeed. This is 4D.
Right.
So 4D is looking pretty, pretty good.
So where are we on the map there, Kevin?
I'll just. It's what was it? 4D.
Oh, hang on a minute. Where are we again? I'm getting this wrong. It's 6D, isn't it?
6D for Delta.
6D.
60. Okay.
Anderson Public Park at Bonnybridge. And actually, if anyone's coming, the car park is already full. So the poor folk around here are having to put up with us on their, parking in their wee roads and everything. But they've been fine up now. There's quite a few. Somebody at the park beside didn't realise this was on and was quite vexed that they were, didn't know they were coming. Hello there.
Hello.
Hi. You're going to have to go all the way along. Yes, indeed. You're being broadcast on internet.
So where are they?
They're here, Bonnybridge, near Bonnybridge.
Right.
Right, so that's them there.
Brilliant.
That's them. There. This area.
Right.
So,
Near the
Kevin, do you want me to
Anderson
talk?
Public Park.
Do you want me to talk to anyone else here, or have you got anyone else to go to?
We've I think we've got someone coming on at 12:30, Janice Gusti, but we're just waiting for her to come into the green room. Leslie, she's not. She's not.
The green room, yeah. So anyway, well, let's maybe talk to these guys about their trip then. Where's Mary actually? Mary, come here. So can rather than me have to turn this around again, Mary, get behind me if you would. Well, actually, that's Irish. It's a bit sort of daft, isn't it? Sorry, the Irish. Oh, well, look, there's Mary anyway. Hello. Come on,
Hi there.
Mary.
Duncan, get right behind me. Right, okay, there we are. Right. No, not that. Yeah. No, actually, this is stupid, isn't it? Okay, I will now do the technology.
Nice.
Look at that.
Excellent.
Will this woman just ever get into Mary get in? So, okay, what makes you get up, come here all the way from Lochinver, which is one heck of a run?
Independence. That's what makes me do it. We need to work really hard and get there, get our freedom, get this unicorn freed. For the sake of Scotland, we need to thrive, and we're not going to thrive until we have something different.
Yeah.
Well said.
Guys, we've got far too many people here and masses of space at the beginning.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Yeah, I've been going along trying to tell everyone to sort of spread out.
All the way back.
Yeah. Well, go on. Just go and be authoritative. You are that way as well, right? Okay, there's an authoritative woman.
The start is at that way. I want everybody to spread.
Yeah. Yeah, if everyone that's just arrived can just move up, great. Oh, that way you want them? I mean, anybody we've got here, right?
It's the very start at 6E or whatever it is.
Oh.
Right, well, Ian, the steward, was here a minute ago. In fact,
well, whatever it is, actually, you all need to shunt along, right? Shunt that way or shunt this way, but don't stand here. Right, back to you guys.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Leslie.
Yeah, that was great,
Thank
Leslie.
You, Leslie.
Is that you disappearing now, or am I still on?
You're still on at the moment. We're waiting for another guest to turn
that's
up.
Fine. Well, what I was going to ask you guys was, I mean, of course, you've come out for independence, but like this, that is such a long way to go. And nowadays people are feeling a bit, a bit downhearted and a bit sort of not turning up and whatever. I mean, there's folk that live a lot closer to this canal than you did that, might not be here. So what made you think, traveling all the way to, the Central Belt with a steel unicorn, that's exactly how we're going to do that, especially when you didn't know what the weather was going to be like. I mean, last weekend would have been disastrous. So what's about this event, the Chain of Freedom, that kind of inspired you?
Well, it's a one-off. It's unique. Never been done before. It's really symbolic. Also, we do, over the years of campaigning and coming to marches and meetings and all sorts, you get to know lots of people from all over the place. So there's people here from all over Scotland. Even met somebody from another country that I know. So it's really important to see each other, and it's a unique event. Mm-hmm. I'm bringing the unicorns, just a added extra.
Yeah, although I mean,
what else will you do with a unicorn?
But I mean, that's a non-trivial item to put in the back of your motor. So did you have to have a big transit or something to pull her down?
I had to borrow a trailer from my nephew.
Or is he a yeser?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Do you want to give him a wee name check then, or what?
Yeah, to Joseph. He's our
Joseph Mackay, the harbour master at Lochinver.
Oh right. Well, nice one.
Yeah, that was great. And, yeah.
So that'll have been a slow. So everybody will have been behind you cursing the trailer on the single track road. Or of course, it's not single track from Lochinver, is it now?
Lots of toots, lots of waves of encouragement.
Lovely.
People stopped us in the way. We stopped for a coffee and they came and saw us. So they were photoing us in the car. Yeah.
We should probably say a thank you to Keith Mackenzie from Lochinver as well for the poem and the name of the unicorn.
Yeah.
He's a very big yeser too.
Well, it's great that you guys have just got such spirit. I mean, I must say, I've always found that when I've gone up, that you guys are fairly kind of focused on all of these things, and because probably you've got such a big journey to make. This is a bit like Lairg used to be back in the day. You know, the sheep sales. Everybody would gather at the sheep sales.
Leslie, we've got our new guest coming on. It's Janice Gusti from Italy. So
okay.
We'd just like to thank you for coming on and saying hello to us. It's been really brilliant.
Oh, it's been
hello, guys.
Right,
Oh.
I'll let you go then.
Okay, bye, Leslie.
Bye.
Bye,
okay,
hello, guys.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, folks. So we've arrived. I'm doing fine. It's flipping cold here. I'm not used to it anymore. But we're all fine. We're all lined up. I'll try and give you a quick view of what's going on here in 1B.
Oh, don't get hit with the bicycle.
Sadly, there's quite a few spaces, but we're going to fill it in with our voices. Here's our stewards. Here's our stewards. And here's our flags. And now I'll take you along here a wee bitty.
Fantastic.
See what you can see. So yes, it's a lot colder in Italy, must say. I'm freezing.
Much colder.
Yeah, it's Baltic.
So where in Italy are you from, Janice?
It's blinking Baltic, so it is. But this is us, and I'm going to take you to my wee group with all my flags now. There's some music going on, and then I'll switch around and you can see my face as well if you want. We've got Indy Live, folks. Say hello. So here
Janice,
we've got
if there's any comfort
flag.
to you, the people from Inverness were freezing as well.
Well, there you go. So here we have the wee Italian contribution here. The 6 of us. There you go. That's my flag with all my names.
Flag for Europe.
And that's all the folk that couldn't come for various reasons. And then we have all these other folks. We have this lovely lady that had a wee Barney a wee minute ago.
With a few nice people.
Yeah.
Hey-ho.
But I told her to shut up.
Aye. And no one said to him.
Yes. Shished, wished.
Aye.
Wished.
Oh,
you're wished. Aye, that's it. So that's what I did. We've actually got sunshine now, so I'm going to have to get out of it because I can't see anything. And I'll turn you to my face and I'll give you a quick... don't know how you do it. Hang on, that's it. This is me.
Hiya.
So hello.
Hi, Janice.
And that's... Hi.
Hello, Janice.
Hi, folks. Hello again. So what's the news from over it? I made it. I'm fucking freezing, but I made it, so it's fine. And it's a lovely dry day and it's sunny. It's sunny though. It's sunny and it's dry, so that's all I'm caring about. That's perfect.
You know, that's
so
as much
I've
as you
got
can
the
ask
words printed out for Auld Lang Syne. I'm having my Italians sing it as well. So that should be fun.
So tell us.
That should be fun.
How do you say independence in Italian?
Indipendenza. Independenza. Exactly. And I've dropped off a few stones. A few of my stones have been dropped off already. I've brought a few, so I'll. Some people might find them.
Janice, could I ask, did you do the stones? Yeah, that's unique. Did you do the stones when you were in Italy and bring them over? Or did you do them in Scotland?
Yes, I painted them over there. I painted them over there.
So the customs officer would have opened.
No, they did. I think they did have
they put my case through twice. There must have been something, but anyhow, I got through.
Aye. This woman's carrying
So that's
rocks. What's going on here?
Yeah.
maybe
So
it
that's
showed
that.
up like maybe it showed up like precious stones, like diamonds or something in the case. Maybe thought you
I
were
don't
some
know,
sort
but
of jewel smuggler.
these are more precious than diamonds, especially the meaning. The
What
meaning
price,
is
Freedom?
worth their weight in gold. I don't know if you can hear it.
Indeed.
I've got some
The
music.
messages anyway.
So Stephen Kelly says, how does she say? I can't say the word F, but I won't go any further. So we'll leave it at that. Yeah, we won't go any further.
I don't know what word, but
thanks for that, Stephen Kelly.
I'm pretty fluent in Italian, so if you need any words in Italian, just have to send me and I'll write whatever you want.
Right.
On that note, Janice, you're talking about Auld Lang Syne. Have you got a verse of Auld Lang Syne in Italian?
No, but I'm having them sing in English.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they do sing it at New Year in Italy in English.
Indeed. Oh, do they? They don't translate it. Okay.
No, they don't. That is one of the songs that you do not translate.
They just
it has
leave
to be
Burns's words as
I'm
it
going
is.
to turn this round again. I think you've seen enough of me. Hang on. That's it. There you go. I'm going to go back in line now. It's time to link up.
Yeah. What time is it now? Yeah, it's I think it's 12:45. You start linking hands.
Is it 12:45? Right? Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Cool.
And then stop. It's looking quite good actually here.
I think I need to blow my whistle here. Are you all ready for independence? No answer. No answer. They're too engrossed in standing in line and making sure they don't fall into the canal. Aye. You stay on dry land. That's the best things for you.
Well, just to let you know, right? I've got another couple of streams coming through, right?
Okay.
One is, wait to see this. This is from Glasgow, right? The Yes 2 event in Glasgow, right? I'll just, this is from Yes 2 event in Glasgow.
Oh, brilliant.
Can you see that, Janice?
Oh, look at them go.
Right, so there's a march in Glasgow at the moment by the group Yes 2. And I've got this stream that I don't know who it's from. It's Mary Nibby, who is going to be on as a guest. Wait to show you. Do you recognise that? Where's that?
Ooh.
Where is that? Does anybody know?
That looks like Kirkintilloch, is it not?
I don't know if it's Mary. She's not put her name next to the stream, so it might be Mary.
No, that's
Is it Glasgow? Is that in Glasgow?
It is Glasgow, I think.
Right, so that's actually that's the Yes 2.
Ah, okay.
Is it? Can I get confirmation that's Glasgow then?
No, it's the SEC.
It's SEC, right? Okay, so that's right. So they didn't put their name to it, so that isn't Mary. I'll be back in a second. Who do we have on next? Is it, it's Chris Austin on next at 12:45. Right. So Janice, keep chatting. It's fine. We'll get plenty of time.
Okay. Well, I've linked up because we're trying to get people to move along because we've got lots of flags and we can have them moving.
So it's going to be 12:45, and Chris Austin is probably going to be putting his drone up, isn't he? Of the holding hands section.
I think
when that starts at 12:45, he's going to be rolling out the drone and watching everything going on.
Chris is having a problem with his drone. He can't get a signal.
Oh, can he not?
But who knows? They might
So
move
if I
to
am
another
regardless,
place if they can. So
sorry, because I'm going to go up and tell them to move down. Mi fate di rimuoversi in giù. Ma hanno le bandiere, se facessero il gioco nostro.
I love that Italian accent. It sounds like you're just about to make some food.
Did you hear me talking in Italian there? Sorry.
Sounded excellent.
We're hoping you can move down a wee bit if you can stretch out your flags. Can maybe stretch out this one and have the lady beside you holding on to it. You too cold? I come from Italy and it's really cold here. Can you
So
put
that's
that up?
Glasgow.
That'll help. Yes, that'll help.
We're just
You
seeing
can
a
maybe
flag
tie
there
it to
for
your,
the
tie it to your
Scottish flag.
bag thing there. Do you want me to do that for you? Maybe just click it on there. It'll give us a wee bit extra. Got to stretch out some way. So if we can stretch out with our flags, it'll move us down a wee bit.
We're trying.
I know. I wish I had longer arms.
The Yes to March, they've got like the indie dug on the side of their drum. Isn't that lovely?
I wish we had longer arms here.
Oh, isn't that
So
nice?
that's somewhere in Glasgow.
Isn't that lovely? Look at them all dressed up to the nines with their Highland gear. Brilliant.
Those folks that went for coffee and were meant to come back.
They've come back.
They've come back.
He's just up. There he is there with the black jacket.
Oh, that's good. He's hoping that. Is the stone gone?
We've got a lady up there that's come all the way.
No, it's still there.
On the bus.
There we go. Oh, we found another stone. Oh, that's so cute. We love the EU, of course we do. It's just a shame that we're not in it anymore. But hopefully,
Isn't it a blinking shame?
we're going to go back in.
Too much paint.
Yeah, it's a mistake.
It's brilliant.
This is a wee magnet one.
Is it? Is that mine?
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, that's cute. What's that one say? I am a yes stone.
Brilliant.
Of course you are. That's brilliant. Look at that. Chain of Freedom, 14th of October, which is today.
Okay, so I don't think we're going to get any drone streams, I'm afraid.
Oh,
we've still got.
I'm still looking.
We've still got one of the. We've still got a couple of video messages to catch up on the way, Kevin.
Oh my God, I forgot about them. Well, do you know what? I think we should stick with the live myself, rather than the messages. But.
Well, we need to squeeze them in at some point after 4.
We're going to have to squeeze
taking the time.
We could do it at the end. I think the people are more interested in the live footage. And we've got lots of endorsement videos, and I've just not get around to showing them.
They are quite short as well, eh?
Okay.
There's a lot to start, yeah.
It might be quite good, Kevin, just to break it up a little bit.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Yeah. Let's get through them. I will. Right. Okay. So this is the one. It was from.
Really wear your shoes.
Hunza Yusuf. So just stay with us. I don't know if you can get out of that message on the screen, Evelyn. Whom? Sean, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Right.
Point, Evelyn.
Okay, so this is one from Humza Yusuf from earlier, right?
Caledonia, Caledonia, sing along with me. Caledonia.
About the chain of freedom for the 14th of October.
Yeah, look, to all of those who'll be taking part in the Chain of Freedom, I hope it goes really well. I've been asked whether I can make it or not. Of course, I'll be looking at my diary to see if I'm able to do so, but I think a really powerful demonstration of the support that there is for our cause. And I think the more we can do around mobilising that support, showing the level of support that we've got for independence, that can only be a good thing. So can I wish all those that are taking part, but importantly who have organised, well in the end.
There you go. That was a good wee message for Humza. And obviously he's got all these problems at the moment, personal.
Yeah. It's really awful what's going on, but
can I just jump in here? Janice, thanks for joining us. We've got another guest coming in. So
on you go. I was just going to ask if I could go off a wee minute, so that's great.
No problem. Okay, you take care. Thank you for joining us. Bye now.
I've got a frozen nose. Thanks for being with us.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, and
Here we are.
let's get Chris on. Hi, Chris. Can you hear us? Chris, can you hear us? And we can see him. I don't think he can hear us. Oh, there's headphones in. Chris, can you hear us? Chris, testing 1, 2, 3. Can't hear you, Chris. Can't hear you.
While Chris Austin sorts his mic out, I'll read out some of the messages. One of them says, from Ted Boy 1, in 2019, he bought 35 kilos of yes stones from Norway and planted them all over Scotland. Best and most satisfying 70 quid
Wow.
he ever paid at an airport. Well, there we go. You deserve a round of applause. That's insanely amazing. Well done.
Excellent.
Thank you for the support, Ted Boy.
Okay, I've just
Or is
sent.
it Hoy? Ted? No, it isn't Ted Boy.
Yeah, I've just sent Chris a message saying we can't hear him. So I'm not sure what's up with his mic. However, that's the view he's got. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome, Chris. Looks really good. Look at them all standing so proud.
Fantastic. He's unfortunately he's muted his mic or something, or he's.
Yeah, that's a shame.
So, but at least we get a view.
That's brilliant. Look at them. They could probably do a Kaylee up and down that lane, couldn't they? They could do the.
I think they could.
What's it? Is it? Which is it? The sergeant one. Which is that one? I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, that's a nice shot, isn't it?
Yeah, that's lovely.
And Chris was one of the two that were going to get a drone footage, but he just couldn't get a good enough signal to stream out.
That's a shame.
But there you go. And I think
is there two drones or is there just one that you've managed to?
Two drones, but I can't get a hold of the other person either.
Oh right, okay.
So let's see. That's Chris Austin. Drone operator.
We're gonna say that Juliet Robinson said, "Proud of you all, you freedom fighters."
Fantastic. I'll just flick that up on the screen. There you go. And another message for Humza. That's an awful situation.
I know,
but
just so sad.
But anyway, here we are. That looks good. A nice little shot for Chris. And let me just pull over Glasgow at this moment in time.
Yeah. It's a shame we couldn't get a live link. Can we get a live link? Can we get anybody talking from the Yes March? No.
Well, I can put through the audio. You'll hear the march. Oh, look at that shot. Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh,
look at those
brilliant.
flags.
God, they're huge, those flags. Goodness me.
That's a great shot. It's a shame we can't hear Chris.
No, I know. Because it would have been quite nice to. Can you walk over that to actually see it a bit closer?
We can't communicate with them.
All right.
But what I can do is bring in a bit of audio from Glasgow, right? You want to hear what's happening in Glasgow? We'll listen to the audio.
Aye. Yeah, that'd be grand.
Give me a
Go
sec.
and stick up Sarosa comment, Kev. It says somebody's stuck in bed watching all our Scots expressing self-determination. Love
you
to
go.
you all. How nice is that?
Right, here goes for hopefully
here we go.
They'll get the audio through.
I thought that was a drone taking off there for a minute.
There you go. That's the audio for Glasgow.
Is that from the S2?
Yep, that's the yes too.
Oh, brilliant. Listen to that.
There you go. Yeah, so it's if anybody wants to watch the streams, we've got a few streamers at the Yes2 event, and you'll see the streams on our Facebook, Independence Live's Facebook page. Right,
Oh, we've got a European that's tuned in from Spain. Looking fabulous. Well done, everyone. That's from Anne Nelson. Thanks for watching, Anne.
There you go. And yeah, we've been kind of thrown, haven't we, by the running order. It's just shot. It's just shot now.
Isn't it funny when you have to do something live and then nobody turns up?
Yeah, it kind of throws you. So I had all those endorsement videos. We had it so, one thing after that, perfectly timed, and then life intervenes. Okay, I'll check who we've got on that. Oh, it's Billy and his wife, Billy K and his wife. So
nice.
And I heard some click. So we'll get Sean back on. Sean's obviously having problems with his internet. Here's Sean. Right, I'll see what else I've got in Glasgow. Right, there's that shot for Glasgow. Unfortunately, Chris, we can't hear you, mate. You might be able to hear us.
Can't hear you.
But we can't hear you because your mic's gubbed.
Can you text him, Kevin?
I've already texted them. We're just getting the shots.
He's not looking at his phone.
And there's this shot. Wait, you see, this is quite a nice shot. Also from Edinburgh, Glasgow, yes
nice.
too.
Look at that. Brilliant. Yeah. Oh, how lovely is that? Look at that.
So that's quite nice. A nice little shot. And I think that's nice. Not Jason, that's actually Freedom Tracy, I believe. It's like when we do streams, they're supposed to put in their hashtag, location and name. I don't know who that is. But no, it's not. I don't think it's Jason. I think it's Freedom Tracy is doing it. And poor Chris talking away there, and we can't hear you, mate. Can't hear you. Chris.
Well, yeah. Maybe can you?
I sent him a text message, but he's looking quite. He's probably saying something really cool. Yes, but he can't hear him. His mic's not been something up with his mic. So so we'll see if we can get Billy and his wife Jo in next.
Yeah, sorry, Stephen Kelly. We can't hear either. He's not realised he can't. There's no sound.
Yeah, we've sent him messages, and it's a shame. Chris, we can't hear you, mate. Do that.
We should maybe try and see if we can get something
do you know
else.
I'll do this, right? Chris, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Right, his sign's gone. Okay, that surely we'd have seen that. Yeah. 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 Testing 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Got you. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Right. Okay. So he's aware of the situation. Right. Okay. Let's pop back over to Glasgow. That's shot for Glasgow. That's front of the march in Glasgow.
Oh, brilliant.
And let me stick on the audio. Let's get another blast of audio from Glasgow. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. And it looks like we've lost Sarah with a dodgy internet connection. Okay. We just keep going, don't we, Sean? We just keep going.
Man, yeah, it's a nice turnout at Glasgow as well. A lot of people being quite negative about the two events in the one day, but you know what? If we're going to make a statement and show the world, we need to be planning big. We need to be saying, yeah, we can. There's enough of us to take on more than one task at a time. So yeah, nice to see, and also the fact that it's there's a different visual. There's this historic kind of chain of people that's never been done before, stretching from coast to coast, which is a great statement. But you've got the Yes Bikers there and the band as well, the pipe band, which is a different kind of spectacle and draws different attention. You know, there's people on the motorways, maybe not politically engaged, politically aware. They're seeing this fleet of bikes, they're seeing these flags. There'll be people out walking their dogs, jogging, cycling along the canal banks today saying, what is this all about? And there'll be people there telling them what it's all about. So it's getting the message across in different levels. So yeah, nice to see both events successful and the sun shining down as well. Hello to Margaret Cooper. Hello to Graham Dallas. Hello to Liz Noon. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. We've got 4
We've still got Hashbury Stumble. If anybody's on the comments, Hashbury Stumble has put up a couple of YouTube links. He's found some footage, some drone footage from the canal. If anybody wants to click onto that. I was having some difficulty getting the comments up on the screen there. Not happening for me, but yeah.
No, is it not?
Check on the comments, folks.
There's some. Is it not working for you, Sean? You click on the.
No, I'm not getting anything with the comments. It's kind of freezing. Hey ho.
Oh, I think it's.
It was working earlier on, but it seems to have gone now. But yeah, can still say hello to folk. And if folk are on the YouTube channel, the Facebook channel, the Twitter channel, they can see all the comments coming in as well. And say hello, give us a comment. Let us know where you are in the chain. Let us know what flags are next to you. We've seen a lovely selection of flags. European, Italian, Catalonian, Irish flags. So yeah, let us know who's with you. A great way of connecting with people. We heard from the Inverness folk. They all came in a couple of bus loads today. But then when they're in the line, they're all mixing with folk for all different parts of Scotland and beyond, which is great. We heard from Janice Giuste. Apparently, Stephen Kelly had commented. Stephen said, where's the BBC cameras? And is this going to be on GBBs? I highly doubt it. But apparently there is a BBC camera person, a reporter, has crossed the river. It's come out of Pacific Quay, probably up the hill somewhere, I would imagine. So they might see something on the BBC.
So our next guest should be coming up at 1 o'clock. I think that's gone. It's Billy and Joe.
Aye, nice one. Nice one.
I don't know how to
Is this
say
working?
Joe.
Is it not working?
Oh, got you, Chris. Yeah. Zach, about that. Chris, we've got your audio. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I thought I had some sound in for a wee while, but I've not.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
At about 3 seconds, I could hear you guys, and it went again.
Hello,
I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to try restarting to see if it helps.
Yeah. Oh, wait there. Okay. Right, here we go for our next guest, Sean.
How long will it take Chris to restart?
I
Could
don't
we
know.
even throw in a wee video?
We've got our new guests. We've got our guests.
Aye.
Hi there.
From entertainers, from politicians, from activists.
Can you hear us okay?
Camera.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear us? Oh no, not another audio issue. Billy, Joe, can you hear us?
Billy?
We can hear you.
Yes,
Oh, yeah. You can hear us. Yeah, good to see you.
No, that's fine.
Hi, sorry.
Lovely day for it.
It's bro, aye.
Yeah, it's
Can you
fantastic.
see us
So where did you end up?
We're in 5
Perfect.
section
Perfect.
near Allendale.
Oh, yeah. Away on the East Coast.
Was that 5A?
We're in the scenic sunny section here.
Yes.
With the best looking
I don't know
folk.
if you can see it, but
With the best looking folk in the chain.
We're going to watch ourselves, you know. We're watching you at the moment.
And
that's the other side.
They've all got bra sets of wallies. They're all looking good.
So lots of people, yeah.
Smashing. And
So
yeah,
that's
they
when
say
you
you
start.
get more sun over the East Coast. A wise choice. So, what made you guys join it today, Billy?
Well,
What captured your imagination? Ciao.
Mine was just, I think people should stand up and be counted. Now's the time and now's the hour until Scotland becomes a normal independent country. So that's what made me come. And I will go to any other demonstration that aims to make the same point and show that democracy matters, because the Scots have been denied democracy. And in a modern Western European country, that's inadmissible. So here I am, and here's Billy.
With me, I think a lot because of what's happened in the Yes movement in the last few years, with folks supporting various factions. I think the great thing about this is that there's nobody giving speeches that folk can object to. We're just all yesers together in a big long line. I think it's a fantastic idea. Well done to the organisers for thinking of it. And personally, I'm seeing a bit of Scotland I've never seen before, because I've never been beside the canal. I did a tweet this morning quoting Hamish Henderson's great song, The Freedom Come All Ye. That's a great anthem for the Yes movement and for modern Scottish independence. And the last line in that sums it all up. And it's, say, come all ye at hame with freedom, never heed when the hoodies crop for doom. And your house, all the bairns o' Adam will fin, breed barley brie and paint it room. When MacLean meets with his friends in Springburn, all the roses and geens will turn to bloom. And a black boy for a yacht Nyanga dings the fell gallows of the burgers doon. So here's to Hamish and here's to the chain of freedom.
Indeed.
Yay!
Well said, sir. Well said, sir. And well said, sir. And that whole song that Hamish wrote, it was just about togetherness. It was about internationalism at a time when other folk weren't talking about internationalism. And today we've heard the accents. We've had Spanish, Italian, Australian accents, a lot of English accents as well. So yeah, nothing says togetherness like the vision or the image of a chain, the links in a chain, where every link depends on the next one, and they're all equal. There's not one link than the other. So we've got guys like yourself, well-kent faces, we've got politicos, we've got entertainers all standing in that line with the grassroots activists, and it's a lovely statement, sir. Lovely statement. And Joe, you mentioned now's the time and now's the hour from a line from another song.
Yes.
And the two organisers, Wilma and Judith, one of the phrases they used was, "If we don't do it now, when will we?" And if we don't do it, who will? And that just ties in totally with what Burns was saying as well. It really does. Aye.
Absolutely. And Burns
and Rage Against the Machine. What better place than here? What better time than now? We can't keep waiting. We need to do it.
Aye, absolutely. And Burns' song was as much about the French Revolution and the American Revolution as it was about Scottish independence. Scotland needs to step back in the world again, has to belong to Europe again. That's our destiny. That's where we belong. And it will come, because common sense dictates that it has to happen, because it's ridiculous, the democratic deficit that we suffer outside the European Union and within the broken Brexit state, where it's one past the post system. It's a ridiculous system.
Absolutely.
I think it's only us, Britain and Belarusia, that's got the same political system. It's outrageous, and it's an affront to democracy, and it's an insult to me as a Scot. It really is.
And furthermore, there's another great Scot, the great Robert the Bruce, your hero, who said, "We hear the recht." And I'm saying this in the name of my husband and my children, but myself as well, because we do, because of democracy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Precisely. I couldn't agree more with you guys.
Yes, and when these guys saw this centuries and centuries ago, why should we be doing something so anachronistic and archaic just now as the system that we've got? And I love to hear the accents when it's Scots by choice. We talk so much about the heritage, about the old history, about the generations gone by. But for me, when I come to any of these events, rallies, marches, social nights, whatever, and I hear the accents of the Scots by choice, the folk that chose to be Scottish, and you realise the passion, people putting their money where their mouth is, and that says so much. That's voices that need to be heard loud.
Yeah, and that's an important thing, that we really are not alone. Europe is totally behind us nowadays. Everybody kens Scotland's situation. Everybody kens about the democratic deficit in Europe, and we will be welcomed with open arms back into the European community. All we need is to find a way to prove it at the ballot box or in a referendum, because we will win. The reason we're not getting one is we will win the next referendum. But it's got to give. Something will give democratically in the next few years. It's got to happen.
Yes, because democracy matters. Yeah. That's the bottom line.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Can I?
There's a reason. There's a reason they're not giving it. And again, talking about the European thing, Billy, getting back to Burns, another beautiful line from Burns, with some power a gift to give us, to see ourselves as others see us. Mm-hmm. And usually that applies to having a bit of humility or knowing that you're less than you maybe think you are. But I think in Scotland's case, it's the other way around. People in Scotland need to see ourselves as Europeans see us, as Americans see us. Those people believe in us. Just need to believe in ourselves.
Absolutely,
it's coming.
Absolutely,
it's coming.
And that's what it's all about. Part of the damnable process of being as part of the Union for 3 centuries was literally the ding and doon of the national culture, and ultimately the national belief in itself. That's been part of the problem. The good thing is, a lot of people, despite the propaganda against it, and it's still going on, with something like 90% of the media are hostile to being Scottish, hostile to Scottish independence. So we're still fighting that, but we will prevail. There's a great Scots expression that I use a lot in situations like when things aren't going good for us, which is, it's an old Scottish saw, it's them that thole overcomes, those who endure overcome. And we've told a lot, but we will overcome because there's no other conclusion to what we're doing. We've got to get independence.
Exactly. And in Portugal, we have become now a saying, really, which is tudo vale a pena.
Amen.
Se a alma não é pequena, everything is worth it if your soul is big enough. And the Scottish soul certainly is big enough.
Yeah.
Bikers for Independence has just passed us here.
Yeah.
There's a wee butterfly man to come into the act.
Oh, that must be them finished at Glasgow then. That's nice.
Grand.
Yeah. So this is Glasgow. Billy.
We'll walk along a wee bit and show you a wee bit of the crowd.
So
here.
practicalities, Billy and Joe. Who's brought the pieces? Who's brought the flasks?
We've got a wee bit in the car, but I think we're heading for lunch somewhere on the way home.
Yes.
A treat to ourselves.
Okay.
So can I ask you guys quickly before you go?
Right.
How do you feel the chain of freedom? Is there a difference between the chain of freedom and marching through the streets in Glasgow or Edinburgh? Do you think it makes a big difference?
I think they've both got a purpose. And I enjoy the marches and seeing fellow yesers there. But because support SNP, some are ALBA, etc. The good thing about this is there's no division and no dissent, and you're not going to shake your head at anybody here. You're just folk enjoying themselves and showing their solidarity for Scottish independence. And that's the cause, and there's no better cause in the world than that.
No, and standing up for their democratic rights in a modern Western European nation. So that's the important.
I think, for me personally, I think this pulls people together on a more personal level in terms of, if you're looking at it from a sovereignty point of view. So it's just amazing. I just love how everybody's coming together and holding hands and just linking everyone together personally. And I think that's really amazing, you know. So I'm so glad that you managed to make it.
We'll just walk along here and you can fade us out with a beautiful shot of the line.
Oh, gorgeous. Sounds amazing.
Bye now.
Bye, Billy. There we go. Oh, check this guy out.
In the States, so leave your schemes alone and show the rising sun.
Dogs for Independence.
There's the bikers in Glasgow.
Hello. This is where the section, the 5H and the 6A section join together in a wee bridge here.
Oh,
fantastic.
Lovely. Oh, isn't that nice?
Smile, you're an Independence live.
Hey!
Woo!
Smile, folks, you're an Independence live. Hey!
Hi, guys!
On the Scottish Tories! Evil
Oh, there's some folks from Crete there.
Dundee supporter, Billy. Oh no!
Attack him! The man with brains.
That's excellent.
I can't. Oh, there we go. There's John.
How you doing? Good on, man. Good on.
Okay, so
it stretches along, as you can see.
This is the
Wow, look at
wow,
that.
that is
I think it'll be this way,
fantastic.
rigged up to
That's
Falkirk.
amazing.
Up to the wheel.
Oh, that's
Up to
brilliant.
Falkirk, yeah.
That was great.
Such a shame we couldn't get drone footage. That would have been amazing to
I
see.
know.
Actually, stand up in the bridge here. You can see it right here.
Oh wow, look at that. Stunning.
Take it through a panorama, just right around. A nice slow one.
Billy, could you turn
Yeah.
it landscape? Could you turn it landscape? The phone, turn it landscape.
Turn it landscape.
Oh, landscape.
Turn it landscape.
Hold on. It's
So just turn it. Turn
Oh,
it.
no.
That's it. Oh.
No, it's okay. Just stick to the plan. It's all right.
Smart.
Just stick to
Smart.
it. It's
It's fine.
Yeah, it's when you start getting
No.
technical at this time, it can get a bit messy.
Settings. Camera.
Okay.
Front camera.
No, it's okay.
Is it front camera?
It's okay. Leave it.
You
It's
can
fine.
do the
Honestly.
camera. No, that'll. You need to be landscape, but it's okay. No. Oh,
Can't do it.
no, it's okay. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll take that shot. Don't worry. Okay, I think we should be getting another guest on, Mary Matheson, but I don't know where she is.
The other side.
So just keep going. And we've also got Chris Austin here.
It goes round to the other side. Don't know if you can see.
That's it. I think that's it finished now.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it done.
Yeah, that's disengaged.
That's it.
Done. Oh, listen.
Anyway, thanks very much.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll have to try and see if we can get back to Wilma and Judith.
Yeah, we should be speaking to them at 1:45.
Right. Okay. Good.
For a a catch up, their thoughts on today's proceedings, etc. But we have missed a couple of guests, which is not bad. There's Chris. I'll bring Chris back in, right? See if we can get his audio. Oh, there's Chris.
He sorted his audio out.
Chris, can you hear us? Chris, can you hear us?
Yeah.
That's Glasgow again. Chris, can you hear us? His audio is really. I'm going to have to mute him. His audio is a bit squeaky. So that's Glasgow. The Yes Bikers in Glasgow. I think that's an old shot now.
Yeah, that's an old shot. Okay,
So-
go and put
so-
up Chris Terrell said, well done, all couldn't be there today, but glad to see the weather's good for you.
There you go.
And Wilma Yule says, I am well proud of you all and pleased you got a beautiful sunny Bonnie Scotland day.
Absolutely. Big change
Cheers,
from
Wilma.
Edinburgh, all under one banner event, which was
I
a
know.
washout. But
Right.
there you go. So that's Glasgow. So we're waiting for who we missing? Mary Matheson.
Yes.
There's just no joy, I'm afraid, with Mary. I don't know where she is. Norrie Hunter, we couldn't get in. So that was 2. So we've done not bad. I have done a test with all these guests. I've done a test, right, to make sure they knew what they were doing. But what can you do? So that's a shot from Glasgow. So the next, after if we can get Mary on, the next person up is Marlene Halliday from presenter on Scottish Independence Podcasts.
Excellent.
And she did get in because I seen her in the studio earlier on. She must have done a wee test and jumped in.
Right.
So we should see her. I tell you what, why don't we put on some of the videos? I've missed the videos, right?
Yeah.
So-
Put some endorsements on. That would be good.
Right. So here's the Silent Klansman.
What good news! Chain of Freedom. The date is set. It's Saturday, the 14th of October, 2023. Get your glad rags on and come down to the canal. Bring your salt tires, like mine. join together in unity and show the world that Scotland is here for business. Got to thank the admin team from the Chain of Freedom for all the hard work they're doing, and also to the Yes Hubs as well that are registering people right, left and centre. It's never going to be an easy gig, 70,000 people plus maybe, but it's going to be a great day out.
There you go.
Brilliant. That was brilliant. We didn't see him. What happened to him? Apparently, I saw a comment saying that he couldn't get onto the canal with his
Really?
kayak. What's going on there?
I
Anyone find out what happened?
I really don't know what happened there. But yeah, so that was the endorsement from the Klansman. But I'm sure we'll find out what's happened to him.
Aye.
He was planning to do it in a canoe, yeah?
He was,
Kayak.
yeah. He was, but I don't think they allowed him on the canal.
Oh God.
I know. There's not many boats, so I think a kayak would have been all right. Well, there you go.
I think we've lost Chris Dawson as well. He seems to have frozen, so we'll just remove him.
Gone.
And let's see. So Chris is kind of gone as well just now. Let me add this right. So that's the
Nancy McIver let us know that he couldn't go on the canal in his kayak.
I wonder what happened.
Judith and Walma had done all the risk assessing. They could have told him that.
I know exactly.
Oh dear, oh well, bless him. Okay, well, we do have other endorsement videos, right? So we don't have any guests on the back of the stage at the moment. So do you want to get it?
I can kind of see the
streams
of
Do you want a video on her? Sorry, Shawnee, I kind of lost you there.
Can we hear?
Yeah.
We've got another couple of endorsement videos too, haven't we?
We do indeed. Wait, no, that was the Silent Klansman. There's one for Leslie Riddoch, but we did hear from her earlier on, so we don't really need to run that.
We had a wee message for Dr. Philippa as well.
Okay, here goes. This is Philippa Whitford endorsement video.
Caledonia, Caledonia, chain of freedom set us free. Caledonia, Caledonia, sing along with me.
Oh, well, I'm already signed up. I've been signed up for quite a while. So me and my family will be going. We'll be towards the west end of it. Obviously, we'll get our marching orders nearer the time. But I think it's a wonderful idea. Obviously, it reprises the idea of the Baltic states and their chain of freedom. And I think it makes a difference instead of the marches. It may be more accessible for some people with disability because they're not having to travel over a long distance. And I think it would just be a wonderful symbol as actually holding hands, regardless of our party or our background, but that we believe that Scotland could have a much better future as an independent country.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent. You there, Sean? Are you kind of falling asleep? Sarah's disappeared as well. I tell you what.
I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart.
Oh, that's all right. I'm going to stick one on.
Messages aren't coming up on this screen. I've got to get them on the tablet. So.
All right. Okay. Well, this one's going to be 24 seconds, Sean. Right. So I'm going to put up another one. Right. Neil Hanvey.
So, Chain of Freedom, folks, on the 14th of October, I'm going with my family. I hope you find your space on the Chain of Freedom. It's really important that we link from coast to coast and show that Scotland is serious about independence. I hope to see you there. I'll not tell you where I'm going to be standing, just in case there's a rush, but away. But I hope you can take part. It's a really important demonstration.
Yeah, and do you know what? I'll keep going with the endorsement videos, right? This one's from Robin McAlpine.
For the 14th of October this year, if we get this right, from miles up there to miles down there, right along this canal,
we're going to have thousands of independent supporters sending out the message that we're not done, the job's not done, and we want to get this done. This is a great initiative. It's been organised by ordinary people in the grassroots of this movement. We've got to make it work. So I really hope that you find that time to put this in your diary. Make sure that you're here contributing to a message that Scotland isn't going to accept no, and that we are going to keep going until this job gets done.
Excellent. Getting a bit finger problems there. Right. So Iona Fife and Lynn Jameson from CND. This is one from them.
I'm Iona Fife and I invite you all to take part on the Chain of Freedom event taking place on October 14th across the unforked Clyde Canal. Show your support for Scottish independence. You won't have a name when you're right.
Scottish CND supports the Chain of Freedom.
Okay, and I think we've got one video left. Now, obviously, it's all went to pot today with our schedule, but you just adapt, don't you? You just got to.
Could have been worse.
You know,
could have been worse. We could have had total radio silence, no links. We could have had the rain pouring down. What we did see was positive, bright, upbeat, and a lot of people connecting. So I think it's been great, man. Maybe for a professional producer's point of view, you've been ripping your hair out, but I've loved what I've seen. It's been very, very encouraging.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely used to this kind of thing. You just got to roll with it, you know, when things don't go to schedule. So, you know, not a big deal. I kind of expected some of these issues, you know. It's a shame about the drones, you know, we can get the screens, but
run through some of the. So we heard some well wishes from some of the big hitters there, some high profile entertainers, politicians, think tank people. Lovely to hear from Philippa Whitford as well. I think especially poignant. A great fan of Philippa Whitford, and also looking at what's going on in Palestine just now. Remembering about Philippa Whitford giving up her holidays and going over to Palestine to perform operations and clinics on people over there. So yeah, there's a woman with a big heart, and so glad that she when people like that are on your side, you realise you're on the right side. I think anyway.
Yeah.
So as well as all those big hitters, we've still got the folk viewing from home, sending their messages. Alistair, well done, guys. Proud in each every one of you. Hashbury Stumble. Fernando Merry has tuned in from somewhere in Europe. I don't know where Fernando is, but he's very on board with the EU citizens campaigning for a free Scotland. So yeah, Fernando, we might take you up on that. We might send you a little message and join the party. Helen C. McCallum, great turnout. Million thanks, love and hugs from looking at that neck of the woods. A week or two ago, there was a 37% turnout for a by-election, which let Labour in, you know. So today we've got folk travelling from the length and breadth all over Scotland, travelling through the night to get to this. And that's really what we need, isn't it? It's folk going out there, pussies to stick a wee X in a box now and again. If we could just get a fraction of the enthusiasm and drive that we've seen today and drip that down, I'm sure it will when it comes to it. Stephen Kelly, hope you recognise your vote next year. Yeah, it's getting to that stage, Stephen. It's about a democratic deficit, as people were saying. Again, talking about Stephen Kelly, just again, without putting the day on a downer, you know, it's a very, very positive day today, but it would still be remiss of us not to at least think a wee bit about what the folk in Gaza, talking about Dr. Philippa and the work she does, and also the First Minister, who's got a very, very personal link with what's happening over there. So, Yeah, it's about Scottish independence, but do you know what? It is relevant, all these things, because Scotland could then have a voice in the big stage. It would be up to Scotland whether they wanted to send battleships or troops over to support other regimes. So it is all relevant. Rather than just sending thoughts and prayers, we could actually be able to do something about these world issues. But anyway, back to the sunshine. What have we got, Kevin? What have we got?
Well, I've just sent a text to Marlene to see if she's coming on, Marlene Halliday. She was in the studio earlier on, then dropped off, but her time to come on is now. But we've not got any Marlene, so what I'll do is I'll put up another video while we're kind of hopefully get her on. This is Kelly Given, the presenter.
So my name is Kelly Given. I am an independence activist. I've been an activist for the last 10 years. You might know me from Make Me Prime Minister.
So on the 14th of October 2023, we're going to have a chain of freedom from Edinburgh all the way through to Bowling, going along the towpaths of the Union and then the Forth Clyde canals.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
Fantastic. I think, at this point in the campaign, we need to be getting back out on the streets. Like the thing that we're best at and the thing that our movement is best at is our grassroots campaign. And that's what got us as far as it did in 2014. That's what's going to get us over the line. So any opportunity you have to get out on the streets and to campaign for our movement, go and take it.
Yeah, there is one video we've not done yet, right, which is Leslie Riddoch, right? I think since we've got the time, I should put it on. So here goes.
I'm Leslie Riddoch. I'm a journalist and supporter of independence. And on October the 14th, I'll be one of 70,000 people linking hands across the central belt of Scotland to declare our support for Scottish independence. It's an ambitious plan that's been put together by some lasses from the Highlands. They haven't had much help to date, and yet they've managed to get 10,000 people signed up. They still have a long way to go. You could be one of them, and you could help spread the word. Look for them on their Facebook page. They're also on Twitter, Chain of Freedom, and there's a website coming soon. This is an ambitious plan, and it's exactly the kind of ambition that we need at this stage, expressed by the Yes movement, not any political party. So if you want to be there, please get involved now and spread the word. It's going to be a great day, and it's exactly what we need now.
Okay, so that's all the videos done. Ro, waving at Sean. Hi, Sarah. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can. So, I just wanted to say as well that Lewis is gonna be putting out a big sort of film afterwards about the Chain of Freedom eventually.
Right.
And he's gonna edit lots of stuff from the whole day, from the day of the Chain of Freedom, from when it started, the linking of hands, and I think he might have drone footage as well. So we're going to get a film together for that. So you can follow us on SPVR on Facebook as well. So that would be grand.
Nice. I wondered what Lewis was up to. He's conspicuous by silence. I heard him interviewing Kelly there, and I was like, "What's Lewis up to today?" Okay, that explains it. Well, he'll be in the editing suite.
Stalwart. Yeah.
He's in the editing suite for the foreseeable future. Then, yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to try and get a hold of Wilma, right? And we'll do our interview now. It's supposed to be at 1:45, but I can't. I did text Marlene Halliday, who's supposed to be a guest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin, sorry, I don't know if I've missed it. Did we get Hamza's message as well? We did it. Sorry, I've not seen it. It's not come through.
Yeah, you've got that PC issue there, mate.
Yeah.
Indeed, I'm
let me call Wilma, right? Just two can chat, and I'll see if we can get her on now. Okay. and I'll just mute myself and I'll call Wilma. Right?
Okay.
So Sarah, did you wish you had went today? You beginning to wish you'd
no, not really.
and been part of it?
Do you know what? I would love to, but I think, to be quite honest, I'm a bit.
It looked sunny, but it was also very cold.
Very cold.
But you know what? I think to me that's always been one of the strengths of the movement is that there's a job for everybody to do, and you, as I say, you go to these events, and there's the organisers. There'll be somebody making pieces and flasks of coffee. There's somebody putting up the gazebos, and then there's somebody doing the social media sharing as well. And I love that. And traditionally, when people are talking about elections and referendums, it's always like, go out there, get the leaflets through, chat the doors. That's a big part of it, but it's not for everybody. And the beautiful thing about this movement is that everybody can have a role to play, no matter how outgoing or not you are, no matter how mobile or fit you are, no matter how technologically aware you are. Everybody, there's cakes to be baked for rallies or socials or fundraisers. There's doors to be chapped. There's information to be shared, and that's, I really, really like that. And I think we saw that today represented, like the video messages and also the people that we saw on the chain. There was like grassroots activists that had just left their homes and did this. There was singers, entertainers, writers, politicians, think tank, business people. I like, and I think it's something we need to reinforce. Everybody can play some sort of role somewhere.
Yeah. I think, Sean, you're getting a bit of lag on your video. I don't know what's going on. Have you got another window open on your computer that's maybe slowing it down?
Nah, only the schedule, only the spreadsheet. That's it. And I'll just close that. In fact,
maybe close that.
Yeah, maybe just need to buy a better computer. That's all.
Me too. So yeah, no, I'm really chuffed that. Say that again. Sorry.
Do you want an update?
Sorry.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah, Judith and Wilma will be on in about 2 minutes.
No, I was just going to have a wee moan about computers and things. That was all.
Oh, that's all right. I'm quite happy to listen to moanings about computers. So they should be on in about 2 minutes, right? They're just sorting out some gazebo at the moment, and they're going to hand it over to somebody to deal with.
Right.
So
I'll maybe see if I can contact Lewis to see if he'd be able to do something for us. Let's see.
So
thanks to all the viewers for sticking with us. We're here for a wee while yet. We're going to hear, apart from the Chris and the drone, we're also going to hear from the organisers again. If you've been here since 11:30, you'll remember we had a good blether to Judith and Wilma, and being the Uber organisers, a total never miss a trick or two of them. They had their phones charged, they had battery packs. So they're going to be available 10 minutes or so, and we can get a wee blether with them, and not a post-mortem, but see how it went, get their opinions on it, find out if they're going to do it again or where the next one is. Hashbury Stumble, favourite gals, Wilma Yule, very proud of everybody, pleased to got a sunny day for it. Flora Leonard, Christine Mackey, Margaret Docherty's at Kirkintilloch, great turnout at Kirkintilloch, she said, and rightly so. It's a lovely stretch of the canal down at Kirkintilloch.
Look who we have.
So yeah, despite the gremlins and things like that, thanks for hanging about and sticking with us and watching it, folks. Who have we got now, Kevin?
It's Judith. We're getting an update. Judith and Wilma.
Oh, excellent.
Listen, thank you so much. What a great day. What's your thoughts on it? What's your
exhaustion? Absolutely exhausted. Do you know what I think is? I think that there's an element of emotion of every possible kind. You're getting everybody together. Everybody's in great form, and and you're speaking to people that you've never met, but you know their names, and I think that's the whole thing about this whole independence movement. You find a community of people that are all vying for the same thing, and it's bloody wonderful to see how many people there. There's the sun there. We can see you now. And we've got it's a community of people that all come together with the one goal, and the one goal is independence. Nobody spoke about politics. Everybody was in good cheer, good top form. The R song all long time, and I'm not going to lie to you, there was a big lump in my throat today when I seen everybody being here like this. I'm not very sure how it all was right across the Forth and Clyde. Can you tell us how the rest went?
No idea.
You have no idea.
We did hear that it was very busy and crowded at the Falkirk end, at the number 6s, because I was actually trying to quickly walk up to meet the end of the 6s and to try and space everybody out to come down and meet us at the 5G and 5H. But I just didn't have enough time to give up and sort of come back and just space everyone out here, because we did hear that it was very busy up there, but we'd have needed to space the people out a bit more to get them to come down as far as our length.
We had two sides of the canal here, but I've got some really good shots here that I'll send in. So we had two lines, one side at this side and the other at the other side. So we had two lines here to manage here, and it was fantastic. Again, we had people from all over. With a lady from Denmark and with a lady from France, and we had our wonderful Eva and all her friends from Sweden. It's just fantastic. What I will say is that I think everybody going up in the minibus tonight will be very, very happy, because I don't think I've got a voice left. So I think we'll get peace.
But listen, guys. I did want to ask you just a couple of questions. I want to ask you, first of all, when did you first start to do this? When did this idea originally come from?
Okay, so the idea came from a lady called.
We're just going to go at the side to let this jogger pass.
And we've got a canoe just going into the canal here as well. So it was a lady called Siobhan Blaszek. She's the founder of this whole idea, and we can again take our hats off to this idea that we've sort of run with and got to where we are. It's been a long journey. Some of the people going away. That's one minibus headed away back up to Inverness. So yes, it's Siobhan that did it, and again, absolutely hats off to her. The idea came, of course, from the Baltics and how the Baltics they had such a great and successful event they did in 1989. What I did was I actually spoke to a Catalonian journalist on Friday there, and they were telling me that they did one in Catalonia in 2013, which I wasn't aware of. I was totally ignorant to it. So I am definitely going to go home tonight, and I'll have a wee look and see what that one, how that one went for them. Well, I mean, we know that they've still got their struggles, and I'm not going to say that we're going to get independence tomorrow because of this, but I do hope that people will have seen this for what it was intended for, and it was intended to galvanise people again, to get people enthusiastic, to get people back off their couches after COVID and come along and be together. And I think that's the best message that we can give out to people. We've had photographers over taking a few photos and some footage and that. So yes, I think it's been an absolutely fantastic day. The weather has been amazing.
We couldn't ask for better.
It has been
absolutely
awesome.
amazing weather. It's absolutely roasting here where we're standing.
I also want to ask, what are you going to be doing after this?
Sleeping.
What are you going to be doing? Sleeping. That's a good answer.
Yeah, so well, Judith and I have both full-time jobs as well, so we've actually been doing all of this in our evenings and our weekends.
in our sleep, and yeah, like while we're eating our breakfast in the morning before we go away to work, and then our lunch hours, and yes, I think we both need a wee bit of a rest to start with. A lot of people are asking us, right, what we do next. We need to organise something for next year. But
excellent.
Watch
that was going to be my next question. Are you thinking about putting on another event like this?
Absolutely. The thing is, this was are we? We absolutely are. We absolutely are. We've been there and we've done it, so we know all the nooks and crannies of it. We know all the hurdles that we've had to jump over and the hoops we've got to jump through. So yes, we're very well versed in it. And also I'm very well versed in different kinds of canal law and
yes.
And policy, and I'm very good in with local authorities.
You are.
So yes, but I'm not changing my job. I will say that I will not be changing my job.
Okay. Well, listen.
I'm sure my bosses will be very, very glad to hear I'm not changing my job. Okay.
Well, listen, we are so unbelievably proud of what you have achieved today. And just you look back at how amazing you two have been together as a team, and you pulled all of this together. You know, if we can't get Sovereign now, I don't know what else we can do.
I know.
You know what I mean? This has really been quite
Thank you so very much. I think we're both feeling quite emotional in that just now. One through lack of sleep. And just the way everybody's been today, you know, it's just been absolutely fantastic. The positivity, and like Judith said earlier on, party politics does not come into this at all, and it hasn't. No, it hasn't. All anybody is speaking about is we want our independent country. We want to be the same as everybody else, and why not? Yeah, why not? It's putting that positive message across. So yeah. I'm a bit hoarse with shouting at people. I've jogged along this canal, which I'll probably suffer for that in the morning. But yeah, so proud of everybody for doing this.
You'll be going home to a whiskey, I imagine.
Oh, definitely. Yes. Very large whiskey. Very large one. Yeah. It'll be medicinal for our throats, of course.
Sean wants to speak a minute. Sean.
Okay. Sorry, we can hardly hear you, so we'll keep.
Sorry, I've just the point.
Yep.
I forgot what it was now. No, the Catalonian thing. Yeah, I remember back in 2014.
Sorry, what? Can you say it again?
I remember back in 2014 looking at some of the events that the Catalonians arranged, and even the Catalonians come along to George Square before the referendum and setting up the tea lights and things like that. Some of the images we saw from Catalonia were spectacular, and I remember at the time thinking, my God, could we harness that? How could we arrange things like that? And there you guys have done it. And as you said earlier on, Judith, if not us, who, and if not now, when? Billy Kay, partner Charles, she echoed that afterwards in one of the streams that we had. Now's the time, now's the hour. It's like, if we don't do it, who is going to do it? And that's the beauty of this movement, is that there is a role for everybody to play. You guys had this bigger picture,
definitely.
And everybody in one riot.
Yeah,
but
we couldn't have done this without all the admins and all the people that chipped in. People were answering questions. Regular people onto the page were answering questions, which alleviated a wee bit of time for us.
That's good.
On the background, and that's the beauty of it.
That's an important thing as well, because I think on a personal level that's good, because then that's activists saying we can take the initiative, we can do this.
Absolutely,
we don't need to ask someone else. We know what to do. And as a country, we need to have this confidence as well. It's empowering. It's empowering.
It is. It definitely. It's so heartwarming, just to see actually everybody's got helping everybody else out and gathering,
together on the Facebook page and everything, and just actually, being involved and just helping one another. Right, we're going to shoot off because we've got some different bits and pieces to do, and we'll look on later and see how everything is. And thank you again for everything you have done as well. It's just been amazing. It's been a fantastic day. And again, Lewis and his team as well, just fantastic. Thank you so very much.
Huge
thank you to everybody that's helped. And, even like we're saying, answering questions, sharing our posts, doing these lives and everything like that. Just anything. Thank you to everybody that's helped us. We wouldn't have got it here without you all.
Thank you so much. That's for sure.
Space. We will.
Guys. Thank you. Bye.
Take care.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, weren't they just nice?
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, just brilliant. I just got in contact with Lewis, and he doesn't quite know how to get in contact with you, Kev. So, could you maybe send him a text to figure out if he can...
I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
I'm done.
You're done. Okay.
Listen, I've got my kids to go and check out as well. I've left them starving, so that's not a good thing. But what's your final thoughts on this? What you?
Again, just hopefully later on after they've had a couple of whiskies, Judith and Wilma, and they'll do a wee catch up and they'll be watching this with their feet up. And just to echo what they were saying about it being Judith saying about it being non-political today, and I think that was important as well. In the past few years, with so many schisms and splits and whatnot, when Judith and Wilma sit and catch up, watch this and catch up, and they see the messages from different political parties, and as I say, from grassroots and think tanks and big hitters as well, they'll maybe appreciate that, or they'll realise that it has captured everybody's imagination again. And I think that is so important. I knew it was going to be a nice visual, a nice kind of a nice statement, a nice representation. But I think the togetherness has been real, and hopefully people can build on that and go forward with it. Also, just thanks to all the guys that have stuck with us since the beginning of the show. Apologies, I wanted to stick some of your comments up on the screen there. I was having a few gremlins. Guys like Hashbury Stumble, Glasgow Eye Johnny, Stephen Kelly, Ted Boy. Thanks for the comments. Some good crack. And also responding to the odd wee random troll that we got in. You did well there, guys. Thanks a lot. But that's the movement, isn't it? It's the people tuning in and sending their support as much as the organisers and the professionals. Thanks.
Excellent.
Sarah, how about you? Have you got any final words?
Okay, it was just absolute pleasure to be on Independence Live today. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here today. And I think you guys have done really, really well in pushing this forward and actually getting it out there onto the stream and getting everybody connected at home who couldn't go down to the Chain of Freedom. So it's been brilliant. And I think you need to pat yourselves on the back. Oh, and look at what
flag's going again.
Malfunction. Just to end it like that.
Okay, final words for me. I thought it was a great event, both from Yes to Glasgow, and Chain of Freedom Scotland. I thought that they've done marvellous, and it's the energy's still there from the indie movement. So we've just got to keep that going. The show itself, lots of fun. Nothing ever goes to plan, but we did our best to keep it in track. So so there you go. Right, I'm going to put in some of the Independence Live music. Can you hear it?
Well,
no, you can't.
I know on that subject. On the subject of music, Hashbury Stumbles suggested "Will the Circle Be Unbroken?"
Excellent. Right, see if I can get this working, and we might actually get some audio if we can figure it out. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I don't know how to do it. I'm too tired. I think I'm done. All right, I'll tell you what. Do you know what? This is.
I will find it.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think think we need to get either Billy, Kate, or Iona on. I vote for Iona.
Oh, hear that?
Okay.
Hear that?
Yeah.
That's the end music.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this is the usual Independence Live kind of jingle. What we'll do is I'll put that on. I'll take us all off the screen, leave the graphic up,
Right.
and that's it. All right.
And that's
I'll
it.
stop the
We're
stream.
done.
Yeah, and we can all go and rest for a bit because I'm sure we're all whacked. Okay, folks.
Yep.
Thank you for joining
Thanks,
us.
guys.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Thank you.